Racist. 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 I'm a racist. Racism exists in America, but the word has lost its historical meaning. If my white brother was to use the word, now bear with me, nigger, in a friendly or playful manner toward me in front of my black brothers, he would be thought of as a racist. But if my black brother greeted me with the same jovial banter, no one would take offense. It's understood and accepted like that. Throughout history, the word racist meant that one race is genetically superior to all other races. It meant I should be fearful for my life and my family. It manifests itself in slavery, lynchings, and not served here. Today, the word racist has become trivial. It has lost its power. This word must be respected. Diluting racism is a trump card. Spit in its face. In the words of a great American, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., in the end, we will be remembered not with the words of our enemies, but with the silence of our friends. Today, due to political correctness, every American's words are becoming enslaved to the perceptions of others. This must stop, or these words will lose their truth. Good morning. My name is William Owens. My wife of 25 years, Selena, and I have traveled this United States and have spoken at over 150 Tea Party Express rallies and others. We stand tall for our Constitution, our freedoms, and every American who desires to reset this great country. As an author, I've written books on spiritual warfare, our current president, and reclaiming America. Regardless of political party, pigmentation, education, or media muscle, as a nation, we have a failure. We're quick to judge, slow to forgive, often losing sight of what's at stake. Why? Because, unlike our founding fathers, we do not yet see the threat of our real enemy, the way they saw the threat of theirs. We're losing sight of the goal of America, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We must stand on the words of the Constitution, a Constitution that reminds us of our imperfections. It states we must form a more perfect union. Not a perfect union, but a more perfect union. My friends, this takes unity. Benjamin Franklin's words will serve us well. If we don't hang together, we undoubtedly will hang separately. Tea Party groups would do well to recognize the strength of a cornerstone, and that's unity. We must recognize that organizations like the NAACP and their leaders are again falling into a form of slavery. But this slavery is not one of chains and borders. It's the slavery of silencing words of truth under the guise of racism. Again, you're a racist. I'm a racist. If we are to be slaves, then let us be slaves to unity, compassion, love. Martin Luther King wrote, hatred paralyzes, love releases, hatred confuses life. Love harmonizes it. Hatred darkens life. Love illuminates it. My friend, the trump card of racism has become an insidious form of censorship that mocks genuine dialogue and debate that can reset America. We must unite, we must forgive. On this note, the NAACP's lack of these traits should speak louder than its divisionary claims of racism within the Tea Party movement. As I reflect over the past 2 weeks, I find media falling into the trap of media. This past Friday, even Glenn Beck tripped up by not confronting the real enemy. Though I understand his concern, let me emphatically state that the Tea Party Express is not the enemy and should not be condemned. We are all fighting for Americans who are looking up to us to lead them back to taking back our country. Let's not discourage them by delving into non-relevant issues or even serious mistakes. I'm sure we'll make a few more along the way, but I'm careful even in expressing my concerns lest I stumble on this human frailty that we all share. Lastly, let me address the resignation of Mark Williams as chairman of the Tea Party Express. No matter his intent, Mark's response to the NAACP's claims were unwise and proved to be counterproductive to the Tea Party movement. Mark apologized, and we've accepted his apology, and we have forgiven him. Likewise, the Tea Party Express slowness to address Mark's behavior has obviously created doubt regarding our own core values. Suffice to say, our slowness by no means should be interpreted as being racist or condoning racism, but was born out of our loyalty to a friend, not in defense of his words. And yes, we are still Mark's friends. Now, we must find the silver lining in this and construct a bridge of the many divides. I believe the Tea Party movement is that bridge. While our playbooks are different in the Tea Party movement, the end zone is the same. Reduce the size of intrusive government and get strong fiscal and constitutional offers back at the helm of leadership in D.C. Exactly what the Tea Party Express is doing, even now. I pledge my family to the cause of liberty, freedom, and the constitutional heritage that I hold so dear as a conservative black American. My forefathers, my black and white, both black and white, fought shoulder to shoulder with patriots to secure and maintain the freedoms that we enjoy today. I pray that together we use our platform to unite and not further divide, to build up, not tear down, to forgive rather than hold a damaging grudge. Every one of us must be about the business of making peace for the love of God, family, and country. May we use our influence for the good of America and the preservation of our future for our children and theirs to come. Thank you, and may we raise the shield of faith for America.